White House officials are urgently developing strategy on the best way save U.S. aid Ukraine. And maybe larger financing package or higher chance of passing due the disappearance of support for Kiev in Congress discussing whether look for smaller package. The House of Representatives Republicans dismissed their leaders this week. The dismissal of Representative Kevin McCarthy as Speaker dragged the House of Representatives into turbulent waters and brought all legislative work to a halt until the extremely fragile GOP chose new leader. Some candidates were clearly skeptical. Financing Ukraine President Biden expressed concerns about what the turmoil in parliament meant for Ukrainian aid on Wednesday and said he will soon have an important speech on the issue. The majority of the members of both parties said they favored helping Ukraine. He added, "But function always worries me." Biden received a briefing on Ukraine from the National Security Team on Thursday. The White House has not yet agreed on a new approach to supporting financing for Ukraine. According to a senior management official who asks for his name to remain confidential, discuss internal negotiations. Much of this strategy will depend on who the next speaker will be and what kind of agreement the authorities believe they can reach with that person. For now, the authorities will cover themselves most of 2024 and continue with a large package that they will not have to vote for another additional request in the presidential election year. Or smaller. They decide whether it would be more strategic to follow a short-term package. According to two senior management officials, they may have a higher chance of selling the package to unstable Republicans. Ukrainian Foreign Minister Dmytro Kuleba and the European Union's senior diplomat Josep Borrell expressed their confidence that the U.S. Congress will support Kiev on October 2. Some Ukrainian advocates in management and in Capitol Hill, hoping that issue could be reconsidered after presidential and congressional elections. It is pressing for an important package that will enable country damaged by war to have financing it needs for next year. In November 2024, White House officials say they have enough funding powers to meet Ukraine's emergency battlefield needs for now, but it is not clear how long it will take. One of top officials said that, given unpredictability in assembly, ministration no longer follows $24 billion additional funding request that it initially wanted to include in short-term government financing agreement. McCarthy was seen by the White House as someone who broadly supported Ukrainian aid, but warned not to give an open check to the country under siege, saluting increased skepticism among Republicans. Representative Jim Jordan, one of the leading candidates to replace McCarthy, openly opposes help by saying it is against the introduction of another Ukrainian spending package. On Wednesday, other leading deputy compe